We're going to do some analysis on this pair. As a Nzdchf, we saw a sweep of a low here and price quickly pulled back. And so what do we see there? We saw a change of character. So price is definitely putting back to the upside. Now, the overall time frame is bearish, so we should be looking at potential areas where price could reverse from. And there are a couple of places here that we could look at, but the nearest demand level is the one all the way up here. So we could be looking at this level as a level where price could reverse from. And so if price is going to reverse from all the way up here, so we're going to be expecting price to trade back into that range, which is also something that we should be expecting. But also we can also see that price could also draw back into this extreme range here for just the final to continue from the demand. And we could go to the daily time frame to confirm that theory. And as we can see here, we can see as price is pulling away from this level. We never even came to this level, so we could just solidify ourselves here, put this, and we know that if we're going to enter directly on this time frame, our stop loss is definitely going to be below these levels here, which is very well the safest place we can keep it. But that's not how we trade, so we're just gonna watch and watch what price is gonna do. And so we could see the price took out this low and then came to take out the high, obviously. Um, right. And so with that in mind, we know that this price action is kind of bullish from the weekly time frame, but on the daily time frame, we kind of want to see a deeper retracement into these levels before we continue to see a buy. But we've seen the price is reverting off of this fair value gap region, and we are looking at price trading like this. So we go to the 4-hour time frame to see what exactly price is planning to do. Now we already have what we wanted to trade from the weekly in our mind, but then on the 4 hours, what are we seeing? You see on the 4 hours, we saw a sweep of high, and we see a break of structure here. We saw price dropping down from that range, and as we saw price drop all the way down here. We saw price give a minor retracement. We saw price trading below that range, and we saw see price coming lower and lower and lower. And now we're seeing price coming all the way back up into this range. If we are not mistaken, there are two things here. First of all, we have an unmitigated supply level all the way up here, but this supply level later got mitigated after the break structure here. If we're very keen, you can see that it was mitigated here, even though there was still some level of fair value gap. We could also see that this area here was also mitigated, but we have this is the high of that region, and so that is the swing point when price is not going to take go above. And we can also see this low here. This is the range that we're trading inside of, and so we can go to the 15 minutes time frame to actually see what exactly is going on inside this range. And so on the 15 minutes time frame, we can see the price is pushing to the upside. We can see a series of higher highs, higher lows, and we could also see the price is trading off of demand levels and pushing to higher heights, new heights, and we could literally see that. And so the only way for us to continue this trade is to watch if price is going to break and trade above this high, or price is most likely going to have a reversal in one of these levels and continue to the downside, which we are not sure what price wants to do. But for now, on the 15 minutes, we are bullish, and we have a lot of things to watch out for, because we're expecting price to come all the way back down into this region here. And so if price is going to keep going up, we want price to break above this level and close above it on the 4 hours range before we can continue to see continue to the upside. But we can also look here and see that this is like an equal high, and so price might just trade above that level and go a little bit higher. We already have a demand zone here that price never mitigated, which is all the way up here. Price did not mitigate that demand zone. We could also mark that demand zone out. It's just for um so that we could also be aware of that factor. So when we are making our analysis, now we could see that price has a reason to keep going higher, and then we also see the price is trading away from this level. All of these levels has been mitigated, and we had the price broke the structure after this. So this level here is the level that we have. This is our demand level. Like this whole level is the pivot candle that led to the breaker structure. You could believe me or not, that's your choice. This is the whole candle that led to the breaker structure. So if you want to get in on an aggressive buy to the upside, hopefully, and you want to target that all that high, you could do this directly. But because we're not sure where price wants to go, and this is our liquidity point, and we know price if price continues in this way, is going to go all the way up to this level for sure. So we could actually extend all of this to this point, get a 1:4 out of this trade, which is actually a good thing, but we're not still sure of the market. And so this is our range, and once price comes into this range, then we can start to look for opportunities to get in on the trade from a much lower time frame. Yes. So yes, this is basically what we're going to be doing. I'm going to be expecting a trade from this level here. We're going to look for price to come back into this level and give us something to trade from. And that's it in this video.